journey, which begins in Ushuaia, the southernmost city in the world, is an adventure right from the start. After long flights from all four corners of the globe, our expedition leader, Robert Swan, is there to welcome us.
Here we are in Ushuaia Airport waiting for the arrival of the expedition team. There's been a nasty earthquake in Santiago in Chile, very unfortunate, which has created a huge backlog of flights in the whole of South America. They've come a long way, they'll be very tired. How are you, man?
Yeah, cool.
Good to see you. Yeah. Good job. Hi. So let's go.
Day one begins with a hike up the mountain trail behind Ushuaia. In the early morning light, we forget our jet lag and pause to take it all in.
This is the glacier climb. Here we are on the Marshall Glacier. 20 years ago, this glacier was only a few hundred meters up the hill from here. This is one of the first signs of climate change and global warming here at the bottom of the world.
Oh, we're heading off to Antarctica, man. Can't wait. Just can't wait.
I promise when I get back home, they're not gonna believe this. Even my boys, they will say, wow, Eric, you're crazy.
I'm kind of scared, but I'm really excited and just feel privileged to have the opportunity to do this.
I'm looking forward to see the things I have never seen.
I'm a bit nervous about seasickness. Last time I was at a boat, it didn't end too well.
This is an excellent moment. We're ready to rock. Drake Passage lies ahead. Team together, great spirit. Let's just do it. Off we go.
With the ropes thrown and gangway stowed, we drift away from the dock and start to explore our new home, the academic Yoffe.
Next time you hear that sound, it's not a drill. The next time we do this, we are possibly going to sea.
After our mandatory fire drill, we are now in expedition mode and sail down the Beagle Channel towards the infamous Drake Passage. The Drake has always been a rite of passage for those who wish to visit the frozen continent. And even though we're afforded a relatively calm crossing, the nearby storm sends a small taste of what the Drake can offer.
I'm feeling very excited right now. Because we're on the Drake Passage and the sea is getting more rough and rough.
The most surprising thing is that I haven't got seasick. I actually feel perfect because I haven't taken any medicine or a patch. So yeah, so I guess I just belong here.
On day two, all eyes scan the horizon, waiting for the first iceberg to glide into view.
Well, it is absolutely magnificent. Bigger than I thought it would be.
Here we are, 0630, day 1 in Antarctica for real, Le Maire Channel. Fairly grim conditions, but I love it today.
It's as if the icebergs rose from the sea while we were sleeping last night. Last night we were in a place where the waters were kind of rough. Now we rise and they rise from the sea, and it's just brilliant.
I suddenly feel very, very small because this place is expansive and just amazing.
We're here, this is our first landing in the Antarctic, and it's very exciting because there's some firsts happening, historic firsts. Narelle and Malcolm, the first Indigenous Australians ever to stand on the shores of Antarctica.
It's very surreal. Just penguins just next to you, just want to cuddle them or something.
So good.
This new snow that's falling is condensing the layers and consolidating the layers that fell in the years prior to that over millennia.
Petermann Island is home to Adelie as well as Gentoo penguins, and will be our southernmost point as we now begin to make our way north up the Antarctic Peninsula.
This is your first continental landing, so you're now standing on the real Antarctica. So this is it. If you go up that ice fall there, it's 3,000 miles to the South Pole if you fancy a walk. But what's really interesting about here, at this moment, is this is what Antarctica's all about, good and bad. 50 years ago, this place was a mess. All the governments were chasing Antarctica. People were building bases. The British, the Argentinians, the Chileans, everybody was building bases. And what's amazing is that the world saw sense. And they said, we'll never sort out all these arguments, so why don't we just put them to one side and form the Antarctic Treaty, which has worked amazingly for 50 years.
So beautiful, and no words to express how happy I am now.
This wonderful Antarctica, it is really an untouched desert, and we are here not just to see and inspire, no, to take the real message back to our families, to our country, to our people, to tell the real story about this and how not just to convince them to work together for sustainability.
Our inflatable Zodiacs nose into Leith Cove for a night of camping on the ice.
A good dance round. But we'll leave it in your capable hands. Good luck.
Thank you. No problem.
Is there no pledge? Oh, put your back into it.
Not yet.
What? Is this a break already? Come on!
Very, very efficient. I think our guides have actually almost over-trained these people because everything's going worryingly according to plan.
Our expedition takes on its own daily rhythm, and as we explore Antarctica more widely, she reveals her many moods.
Antarctica can be a part of our life. To be here, to think about life, to think seriously. And now we are at the bottom of the globe. And step by step, we can climb up and to a greener world and a sustainable world.
I guess coming to Antarctica, you sort of realise how incredible and beautiful it is, and how innocent it is. And it's sad that you have to come here to realise that. But you know, I definitely want to go home with a message and something that I can help out with.
We know that we are only visitors here, in this place where nature reigns supreme, and human impact is limited, for the moment. On our final morning on the peninsula itself, we awake in a sea full of giants.
As we weave through the Weddell ice field here, we've had a week of witnessing the splendor, the beauty of the Antarctic. We've also seen the impact of climate change upon this continent. There aren't even people living here, and we've still managed to impact this.
These huge sections of ice in 2003 broke off an ice shelf called the Larsen B ice shelf.
From what I've witnessed and seen from the people on the trip here, we've seen firsthand the impact. I believe people are willing to go home and make a difference, change their behaviors. What we're seeing developed in terms of low carbon energies is also hopeful. Technologies are being developed. We need to put the pressure on politicians, we need to put the pressure on voters to start to put the right positions in place, and that we can live the same quality of life with lower CO2, less climate change, and restore the original beauty that we have here in the Antarctic.
Our last stop is Bellingshausen Station on King George Island, where a small rescue team from China Light and Power prepare to go ashore to install renewable energy technology in the 2041 E-base, which was severely damaged in a storm the previous year.
Welcome to E-base, and this is kind of what we have set up here. Currently, both of our big 1 kilowatt wind turbines are down. You can kind of see the remains of the bases there. That was one of the reasons we had a fire last year, and so hopefully, you know, if everything goes as planned this year, we'll be able to send that data back to Hong Kong and also the United States.
This is crazy. I mean, I never thought after I studied engineering, I'll go to Antarctica to fix something up. And not many people had this opportunity to do this. So I'm honored and proud. I'm happy, you know, 2041 is doing this and VCLP are involved to do this. Really excited about this, actually.
As we come to the end of our expedition, I just hope you realise why This place is so special to me. The only way that we'll preserve Antarctica or survive on Earth is to seriously engage with the use of clean, renewable energy, and also take energy efficiency much more seriously. Take that message home to your families, to your workplace, and to your communities. I believe in action, not words, and our response to this technical challenge is to return to the South Geographic Pole at the end of 2011 for the beginning of 2012. We will, 25 years on from In the Footsteps of Scott, 100 years on from Amundsen and Scott arriving at the South Pole, undertake a journey, a special one, which has absolutely no fossil fuels as part of our survival. I do believe that the last true great exploration left on Earth is to survive on Earth. Our response is the return journey from the South Geographic Pole. I wish you luck with your response. Good luck to you all.